Welcome back to the dojo, everybody. This is TruTalk with TruMotion, and on today's episode, we are going to try to honor the man, the myth, the legend, Chuck Norris. Unfortunately, he had just recently passed away, so we have added a bonus top 5 because when I wrote the episode, he was still alive. So we've added a bonus top 5, our top 5 song covers, our trivia, our Liam's facts, and we'll probably throw in a whole bunch of Chuck Norris facts as well. So make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the show, everybody. Welcome back to the dojo, everybody. This is TruTalk with TruMotion, where a couple of guys talk about how to make the world a better place and hopefully make your day a little bit better in the process. My name is Mark, followed by my co-host Tony.
What's up?
Oh, well, first we got to talk about the unfortunate passing of our legendary, forever be known Chuck Norris. It was a sad day yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like I've been kind of bummed ever since I found out about it. I was like, oh, damn. Really? Chuck Norris? And the crazy thing is Thursday night, I told Friday morning, I told Shannon, I go, hey, I just saw like an article that Chuck Norris had to be like rushed to the hospital in Hawaii, and they said for like some sort of medical issue
that suddenly came up out of nowhere.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, the next morning,
he passed.
I was getting text messages from like the karate people. Shanna texted me. They're just like, dude, Chuck Norris just died.
Yeah, like I was scrolling, just kind of doom scrolling in the morning just a little bit, which I know I shouldn't do, but you know, I mean, there's so many times that you run across like fake headlines like that just for the clicks, and like when the first one came around, I was like, And it didn't look credible, and it wasn't from like an actual news source or anything else. So I was like, whatever. You know, I said, if it's real, it's gonna pop up everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Chuck Norris has been such just an iconic staple for like a lot of martial arts and everything else. Not only, you know, for movies and inspiration for that type of stuff, but also like the whole entire like Chuck Norris joke. You know.
Oh yeah.
That. Yeah, and sure enough, like over and over and over, and I'm like, oh crap, this is real. And then like on his actual page pulled up, and his family had posted, like, hey, this is what's going on.
I wonder what actually happened, because he was, as far as I know, he was fairly healthy.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's the thing. Like once you like 80, what was 86?
Yeah, he's 86.
You know, I mean, again. 86 years old and literally just killing it. You know, I kind of hate to say, but if I have to go, that's how I want to go.
Yeah, he went
completely active, completely like, oh yeah, like I'm out and like I'm enjoying life and everything else, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, no, it's this life is leveled up and I need to move on to the next.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm really surprised on how fast it went.
Yeah.
Like, he was in the hospital and then he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
There was no like, oh, he's in blah, blah, blah. It was like, oh, he checked him into the hospital and now he's no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. Definitely wild.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's kind of funny. I've always found it interesting how... And I think it's just a societal thing. I wonder if it's just a human thing, but how we get hooked up and attached to certain famous people, and it affects us on like an emotional level, to where you're just like, oh man, it's like losing a distant family member.
Kind of. I mean,
you know?
it's wild too, because like he hadn't done anything in a really long time. I mean, if you really think about it, like, he really hasn't done anything since Walker, Texas Ranger.
Right.
Like, he did those, like, short cameos in The Expendables. But, like, he really has been out of the quote-unquote mainstream for what, 20 plus years. But yeah,
Easy.
I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of people like know who he is.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it's just our generation or our age group, but like a lot of the kids don't know who Chuck Norris is.
Yeah.
And like we'll you know, some of the teens I'm starting to get them educated in like the jokes.
Yeah.
Maya's never liked the jokes. Shanna doesn't like the jokes, but that's because they're both lame. And
I mean, dude, I love Shanna. I love Maya, but yeah, if you can't find those funny,
yeah,
I don't know if you can be friends
Maya's
anymore.
actually pretty funny. She's got a really good sense of humor. Shanna does not. We love you, Shanna, but we call her Team No Fun.
Team No Fun.
So, but yeah, I was telling them all these jokes, and they're like, "Those aren't funny," and I'm like, "You guys are lame. Like these are great." I even saw a video this morning of a school teacher, and he was telling his kids about Chuck Norris and this and that, and he told them some of the jokes and this and that, and he had them write their own
Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, and some of them were pretty good. I was all like, "Dang, I can't remember. I don't think he said what grade he taught." But I was all like, those were really good.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I like those.
Well, and it's the thing that I personally enjoy about Chuck Norris was the fact that when those jokes started to come out, like he embraced it.
Oh, yeah.
Wholeheartedly, which was almost like, oh, you know.
Are these true then?
I
mean, obviously some of them were like.
You know, but I mean, it's just to not, because I mean, so many famous people out there get butthurt.
Oh yeah.
On little things like that, and you're just like, dude, like this is a funny thing, and if you embrace it right, like you will be loved by millions, because yeah, it's like you can take a joke, you know.
And I like how when they first came out, they were called Chuck Norris Facts.
Facts, yes,
not jokes. Facts.
Facts, yes.
And they even did the jokes in the Expendables movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, dang, all right, that's awesome. But yeah, no, it was kind of a bummer to hear about that. So that's when I texted you. I was like, we're doing a bonus top 5 because I had already written out the show, and it's like, we've got to add a Chuck Norris top 5 in it.
Yeah, because oh man, but that's the thing that like I kind of start looking at life right now, and I'm just like, you know, you're seeing a lot of these, you know, actors that I grew up with, you know, they're getting older and everything else is starting to pass away. And I don't know, like part of me was just like, man, like I don't really think that they're that old. And then I pause. No, they are. Because you know how old you are?
Well, I mean, shoot,
you know,
Clint Eastwood is like almost 100. He looks bad.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks is almost 100. He looks really good.
Mel Brooks is just hilarious.
Yeah. Also, kind of on another bummer note, did you ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? You know the guy that played Xander, Nicholas Brendan?
Yeah.
He died yesterday too.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw something and they said he tragically passed away at 54.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I was all like,
now, if I remember right, like he had some, like after Buffy kind of had some rough times.
Yeah, I think honestly a lot of them did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the one that's kind of put the best career together, most people would say Sarah Michelle Gellar, but it's
no. It's
oh crap, what's her name? The what?
I would actually say the guy.
Oh yeah, the
Borat's or whatever.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, David. Yeah.
Boreanaz.
Yeah.
Or the girl from American Pie.
Oh, yeah.
Allison Hannigan.
Yeah, she did
the How I Met Your
Mother series. Did that for like, that ran for like what, 7 years, 9 years?
Yeah, it was a long time.
And so, and again, great series, you know, and it's, yeah. Yeah, the thing that I think is different about series and stuff today is the replayability of them. And I think a lot of people, like, the residuals on those are going to be really good for those actors and stuff like that. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, I would. Allison Hannigan, I think that, you know, she's done pretty well. Like Sarah Michelle Gellar, like, what has she been in?
She's been
After
in
Scooby.
like Scooby-Doo, but not
But how
much.
long ago was that?
Yeah, not much after that.
You know? I know Freddie Prinze Jr., her husband, has done a couple of things.
He's
but
actually done
but more voiceover work than
yeah,
anything else.
and he actually was a writer for WWE for a while.
No way.
Yeah, he wrote
Props.
storylines and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I agree. He's done more voiceover work. You know,
Yeah.
the Star Wars Rebels.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, the David, how do you say his last name?
I think it's Boreanaz.
Boreanaz. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
he's had a huge career,
he
TV
did
career.
Bones, he did SWAT, he's done...
not SWAT,
SWAT.
SEAL Team
SEAL Team. Yeah, SEAL. Yeah, so he's, you know, and he doesn't...
He did the Angel series.
He did the Angel series right after
Buffy.
You know?
Yeah. It's funny because, you know, it's interesting how the stigma of like, oh, you're a TV actor versus a quote unquote movie star. Nobody cares anymore.
Not now. Well, and then do you remember back when, and again, this was when we were growing up, that for an actor to endorse an item or to be in a commercial was like, you would look at it and be like, oh,
they're over the hill.
It's like, you can't get any work, can you? So now you're doing TV, TV work. Dude, now like every single actor's got like some brand deal out there somewhere.
I mean, John Cena does the voiceover work for, I think it's Honda.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and then shoot. All right.
Yeah, Matthew
McConaughey does Buick or something like
Lincoln.
that. Or Lincoln.
Yep. Wild Turkey.
Yep. You know, and so you've got so many actors now that are in that advertising space that, back in the day was just like, dude, you suck if you advertise.
Yeah. It's like, if you're in a commercial, that means you can't get movie deals.
Right. Yeah. Or just like, oh my gosh, there's no acting. You're an actor.
Yeah,
you know, it's like,
exactly.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, even now, like streaming, like no one cares. Like if you're gonna
or if you had like a straight to video release,
right?
Like,
yes.
God, you're terrible.
Yes,
you're a B-list movie.
movie. Now it's like
everything goes straight to streaming. Yeah. I mean, I remember when that was going on with Nicolas Cage, when he kept making those like straight to DVD movies, and Steven Seagal.
Yep.
You're like, God, these suck.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage, and of course you've probably seen it, the movie The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
No.
I think that's what you haven't seen that yet.
No. No.
Nicolas Cage plays himself.
Oh, wait.
In the movie.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Dude, it is.
And Pedro Pascal's
Pedro Pascal is in it. And he, of course, Pedro Pascal is somebody else.
Yes.
But Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage.
And he just chews the scenery everywhere, doesn't he?
It is epic.
Okay.
Because Pedro Pascal's character, he like hires Nicolas Cage to come down for a birthday party. And he's this like some super mega rich guy who's, tycoon down in South America somewhere. And of course, Nicolas Cage can't get any work. And Neil Patrick Harris is his agent. It is funny. And
I wanted to watch it. I just haven't seen it for some reason.
Quite literally, just shut up and just go tonight. Go watch it because it is the most ridiculously funny. Like, there's a scene where he goes into Pedro Pascal's secret lair, and it's like all of the memorabilia from any Nicolas Cage film that has ever existed is in this room. And he looks and there's like this wax statue that's there of Nicolas Cage. He's like, what is that? He's like, oh, hey, Mr. Cage, there's a wax statue that I made for you. Made of you. Look like you. He's like, it's grotesque. I'll give you $10 million for it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny. Yeah. It's like, watch it. But anyway.
I like Nicolas Cage.
I think he's great, you know? Like, but no, you're right. Like, everything that went, like, straight to, DVD back in the day, now it's like, well, everything's going that way anyway.
Yeah.
Watching, like to get shows that are made that are mini series. Like there are a lot of actors and stuff like that that are like, and we're talking like top list actors that are going for those.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean,
It's also steady work too.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
You know, there's I'll do a shameless plug here. For one of the series that I absolutely enjoy it. It's called Chernobyl.
Yeah.
On
Yeah, you've talked
HBO.
about that before.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, like the Skarsgård, you know, he's in it. And of course I can't remember any of the other. There's another guy who's the other main character in it who's done a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, they just it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the writing is so good. You know, yeah. Did it have a theatrical release? And no, it just went straight to HBO streaming.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think more and more projects are going to do that.
Yeah.
And less are going to get a theatrical release.
Unfortunately, I mean, it's really sad to see, you know, an era. And let's talk about like that's like a legit era of going to the movie theater and actually sitting down and having that movie theater experience.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of movies still left out there where I'm like, I need to go see that in the theater.
In the theater.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be like, oh, I'll see that, but I'll see it when it
comes to streaming.
Yeah, when it comes to streaming. Just because it's like, not only is it the financial cost of it, but then it's also the time cost.
Yeah.
Where it's like, do I want to take
3 hours,
3 to 4 hours out of my day to go watch one movie?
Yeah. Yeah. And
You know?
I mean, like, even if you just did a date night, you know, with you and Shanna, like, I mean, it's still $50.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Minimum.
just to go to movie. And so, yeah, there are a couple that are coming up that on my list are big theater, like, don't get me wrong, I just don't have the money to have a screen that size in my house.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that type of movie requires that type of screen. One of them is Odysseus.
Yeah, I could see
the
that.
Odyssey.
The
from,
Odyssey.
You know, Christopher Nolan that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that's just because, like, he shot the whole entire thing on IMAX.
Mm.
You know, like actual film IMAX, big, massive, friggin' huge, you know, huge film. The other one would probably be Dune, the third installment of Dune. You know, but you know, if it's a drama or anything else that like I can enjoy it on my TV screen at home just as well as I would enjoy it in the theater, I'm gonna stay at home.
Yeah.
You know.
No. Speaking of movies, do you see the Academy Awards like did terrible ratings?
I did not watch the Academy Awards.
Yeah, neither did anybody else apparently. Yeah. Apparently they only had 5 million viewers. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. They did the percentage worldwide. They did the that may have been domestic, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
They did the numbers percentage wise, and it was like 5%, and that's like the previous low was in like 96 at 19% or something like that.
Oh my god!
It was bad.
I did see a couple clips and stuff from it. One of them was they gave, I think, best score or something like that to K-pop Demon Hunters or something like that.
Yeah, they won an Academy Award. It was either best score, best original song, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And again, like it's a,
which is odd because I thought to win an Academy Award it had to have a theatrical release. That did not have a theatrical release.
Technically, yes. Because
at that point, then why aren't more movies that went straight to streaming nominated for Academy Awards?
Right.
Like, you know, hair or special effects for like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that now that we're speaking out loud, I was like, how did that even get nominated?
Well, I think
I'm glad for them.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. I think that one got nominated because they technically, and that's why I say technically, they did have a theatrical release as a sing-along.
Oh.
For one weekend.
Oh, geez. So to like check the box.
I don't know if it was to check the box, but like, I don't. The story behind K-pop Demon Hunters is kind of funny because nobody expected that to do anything.
Yeah.
They're like, it is, like Sony had it first. Sony's like, we're not going to make any money on this. This is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sold it to Netflix for $10 million. Mistake.
Yeah.
Because I think just in merchandising and stuff like that,
Oh,
they're
probably upwards of
half
$500 million.
Oh, easy. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I kind of looked for the, teddy bear and choo-choo train pants for Sicily for Christmas.
I have no idea what those are, but I'll take your word for it.
So there's a scene
where
the main character girl comes out and she confronts this demon guy. And it's, of course, like at night.
Yeah.
And he just looks at her and he's like, really? Teddy bears and choo-choo trains? And she's standing there on a rooftop, because of course it's Korean, with a sword about ready to kill this guy. And she's like, what? And looks down and she's wearing teddy bear and choo-choo train sleep pants. She's about to kill this guy. It's funny. And so they made those. I was like, hell yeah, make those. If I was like, merchandising, like I would be making, there's so much stuff I would have been making. But anyway.
Yeah.
And they made a lot of it. But I mean, in just merchandising, you'd make your money back.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
No,
so
the biggest thing I always have with the Academy Awards, though, is like most of the movies that are nominated, nobody's ever seen.
So it's kind of funny. Like it went from. It feels like, I'm just gonna say it feels like to me that they went from shows that did really, really well that actually connected with the majority of people to we can't do that because we have to then, show that we are more artistic and more sophisticated.
Yeah.
And
that's
if you don't
beneath us.
That I can't,
it's highbrow
oh my gosh,
art.
it is highbrow art.
Yeah.
Which here's the thing, like Lord of the Rings, every single one of them won Academy Award after Academy Award after Academy Award. Okay? Today, they wouldn't win any.
Nope.
Not at all.
They don't check all the diversity boxes and everything.
Right. They don't check the, let's call it the Academy's version of DEI compliance.
Yeah.
Of like, well, does it have this messaging? Does it have this storyline? Does it have this? Does it have that? And it's like, okay, like we made a crap ton of money.
Yeah. And the dumb thing is like Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor, which I think he's a fantastic actor. I really like Michael B. Jordan. But Sinners was a decent movie. I thought it was a good movie. Did I think, like, did his performance blow me away? Not really. I mean, like, it was good.
Yeah.
He played two characters.
Yeah.
But was it like, man, that's what you think of when you think of an Academy? It wasn't like Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, and the lady that won Best Supporting Actor was in the movie Weapons. Have you ever seen that?
I've heard of it. And it's on my list of what list of stuff to watch.
It's a good movie. It's weird as hell.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But she won Best Supporting Actor. She's hardly in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like, she's in the movie for maybe 15 minutes.
Wow.
Now, not because, like, it's just her character's not in the movie a lot.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Yeah, her character's creepy. So I equate that to kind of like, Anthony Hopkins, Lord of the Rings, or not Lord, Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Okay.
It's kind of like that.
Fair.
To where it's like he's not in it very much, but like.
But without his portrayal of
it wouldn't have been the same movie.
Hannibal Lecter, it wouldn't have. Oh, dude.
So that's kind of how I'm equating it to. But like, I had no idea who the best female actress was. I guess Sean Penn won Best Supporting Actor. It's like, I didn't even know he was in a movie.
What movie was he in?
That Leonardo DiCaprio movie, apparently. Again, I don't even remember the name of that movie. It was the one with him and Benicio del Toro. And he's like trying to find his daughter. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that won Best Picture, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, half of these movies that are nominated, it's like I've never heard of. Sinners was decent. Like, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Was it like Best picture worthy? I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's why I'm not on the Academy Board. I'd be like, what movie had the most explosions? Best picture.
Fair. But I mean, that's the thing it's super hard.
Stuff like it's so subjective.
It is. Well, it is subjective, and it's not even subjective in a way that you could actually look at it and say, like, okay, this, it's so hot take. I hate the Avatar movies.
I'm not a huge fan of them.
No, I think I think they're awful. Like, I literally cannot stand them.
Do I think they're like the greatest thing ever created? No.
No.
Could I sit down and watch them? I've seen the first one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and after the first one, I was like, this is dumb. Like, this is Fern Gully with blue people, and people want to go see it because they're, like, scantily clad women, and people can get off on almost porn, but not porn. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't think it was the
My hot
greatest
take.
movie ever.
No. But it made a friggin' over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like, are you joking? So somebody somewhere has a different opinion than I do. Well, okay, are we going to just look at, like, well, it made a lot of money. A lot of people went to go watch it.
It has never been nominated except for, like, visual.
Nominated.
Like, except for the visual effects.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's kind of where I look at it, and I'm like, okay, do we want to do it on just, how many people have seen this?
Mm-hmm.
Do people like it? Is it striking a chord with people?
Yeah.
Because there are so many shows that are out there that I'm like, dude, the writing, the acting, and everything else is so much better than this movie that was actually, like, won Best Picture.
No, I agree.
I
can't remember the last movie where I'm like, yeah, that was a good movie. I enjoyed that movie. I think it was Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I think that won Best Picture.
Oh, man, because there's a lot that I've watched that I'm like, holy crap, that was awesome.
See, I just can't even remember.
A lot of them are Christopher Nolan movies just because
that won Best Picture?
Oh, no, not the ones. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant, like, just movies that I'm like, oh, my gosh.
No.
Awesome.
That one Best Picture.
Oh, one Best Picture? Oh, heck.
Yeah.
No.
Where I'm like, damn, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like, that's the movie. Like, that was... I'd have to go through a list.
Yeah, I can't even, like, I think, like I said, I think maybe The Return of the King, but.
And that was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest. Peter Jackson freaking.
Now they're making a Hunt for Gollum.
I know.
And Ian.
Is Ian McKellen coming back?
Yeah, as Gandalf.
Oh, no way. That's going to be cool.
But all right, well, let's keep this show rolling. Let's move on to our Liam's Facts. All right, last week's question for St. Paddy's Day was, what city turns the river green? It is, what city?
Chi-Town.
Chicago.
The
correct.
Windy City.
Yeah, place I really have no desire to go to.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I don't really care.
I thought that until I went there.
Yeah.
And so if anybody goes...
Shanna's been once for work.
The architectural boat tour, 100% worth it.
Interesting.
Like,
well, there you go.
Yeah. It's really kind of the Great Fire in Chicago. I mean, it's kind of funny how trauma, and bad things
shapes how you do stuff.
Shapes. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why the whole city of Philadelphia was built in brick, not wood.
Right.
It's because of all the cities burning down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. Same thing in Chicago. Like, everything has to be a certain way.
Yeah.
But yeah, the architecture that's there, everything else, the food that's there.
Speaking of food, I'll talk to you about this later on in the show, but I got a great new restaurant for you to try.
Ooh.
Yeah. But this week's question is, what NCAA coach has the most wins? And bonus question, how many wins do they have? Because it's March Madness.
It is March Madness.
March Madness has started a couple days ago, so we have a lot of the slang this week is basketball slang. So, but this week's question is, what men's, not coach, what men's NCAA coach has the most wins, and how many wins do they have? Because it's different. The women's coach actually has more.
Has more wins?
Yes. Gino Oriyama from
No
UConn.
way.
I believe so. So make sure you leave your comments or your answer in the comments down below. Make sure you like, subscribe. And let's get to a word from our sponsor.
Sponsor!
Yeah. TruMotion in motion, let's go. Gear up, stand tall, feel the flow. Kicking it strong with the best of the best. Streetwear fresh, put your style to the test. Karate vibes, yeah, we bring that heat. From tees to hoodies, keep it sharp, keep it sleek. T-shirt or hoodie, we got both. Subs for the grind, focus on growth. Stickers and swag, let the world know you rep style. Now let's go. TruMotion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Reppin' that swag, flex and wear it proud. Support TruTalks and wear it loud. Discipline, power, the heart of the fight. Your fit's gotta match your unstoppable might. Tigers and dragons, bold on the sleeve. Step in the dojo, they know you don't leave. Oh, step up, don't wait. Rock that fit, let's elevate. TruMotion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Rocking that drip, yeah, you own the crowd. Support TruTalks and wear it loud. Yeah, we reppin' strong, no fear, no doubt. TruMotion merch shop is what it's all about.
Thank you, sponsor. Make sure you go on, buy some swag, support the message, share the show, all that good jazz. But now let's move into our top 5. All right, this week's top 5 is we've got top 5 song covers.
Yes.
Apparently, I really like song covers. Because I was like, listen, like the other day we were doing some fun little, while we were stretching, be like, all right, okay, this row's team 1 to blah, 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 blah. Be like, who sings this song? And I just randomly hit like next on the shuffle on the dojo playlist.
Yeah.
And a lot of the songs that were coming up were covers of songs. And I was like, oh, damn, I guess I like covers.
Well, and yeah, so this is where, if you're going to do a cover, do it justice.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I kind of, I do understand that, like, to be a good artist is to be a pirate.
Yeah, a little bit. You have to steal.
You steal inspiration from everybody else. If you've got a pretty good repertoire behind you, and you do a cover because you're like, oh yeah, like I want to like pay tribute, homage, and everything else, I'm on board.
Yeah.
And I think this is just because, you know, like I'm just getting tired of, you know, people just reproducing garbage. No, I don't want to say garbage. Reproducing stuff because it hits a nostalgic button in your audience so that they'll listen to it because they heard it once before, but now you're doing it in a little bit of a different manner. So now I'm going to listen to it because it's familiar.
I like the covers that are completely different than the original.
Oh, okay.
Those are the ones that I kind of go for.
Okay.
Or if it's like a pop song, now it's like a metal song.
Right.
Or if it's a metal song, now it's a pop song. So I like to hear them in like different genres, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard those like AI versions of songs? Okay, so there's...
I've heard of that, but I haven't actually heard any.
Oh, man, I'll play you a couple of them. There's one like Many Men by 50 Cent, but it was done in like 80s hair band.
Oh, no, there's a guy on YouTube who does that.
Yeah.
He's like a drummer. He's like...
Yeah. So there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
I didn't put any of those on this list, but
no, I don't
like
have any
those
of
are
either.
like... Those are awesome. Some of them you're like, why would that work? But it freaking works.
Yeah.
Oh man. But what do you got for your top 5?
All right. And so, of course, these are in no particular order. I do have a lot of, like a few honorable mentions. But so starting off, Led Zeppelin, When the Levee Breaks.
When the Levee Breaks.
Yes,
Okay.
when the Levee Breaks. It was a cover by a song originally written called When the Levee Breaks by McCoy Minnie.
Okay.
And so, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that.
No. I had no idea.
Always on My Mind by the Pep Shop Boys
Okay.
was written by Elvis.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And that one's been redone by a lot of different people. But again, it was I'm child of the 80s. And
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was there. This one here is their number one most played single. It's called Sound of Silence by Disturbed.
Yeah, Disturbed. Yep.
Yep.
I got that
It
as
was,
an honorable mention.
Yeah, that was written by Simon and Garfunkel.
Yep. We have a techno version of it on the Dojo playlist.
It's the techno version of Sounds of Silence.
With Disturbed singing
With
it.
Disturbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rad.
So this one's kind of funny. Africa.
Okay, by who?
Weezer.
Oh yeah, Weezer did a whole album of covers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they picked up because one of their 14-year-old fans wrote him, so you need to do a cover of Toto. Just Toto's Africa.
Yeah.
And so they did. And so Africa from Toto was covered by Weezer. House of the Rising Sun by the Animals.
The Animals.
Yes. Was originally a traditional folk song.
Okay, because also Five Finger Death Punch has done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like that song. I didn't know that was a cover.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. And then of course a personal favorite of mine, Every Time We Touch by Electric Callboy.
Okay.
Was originally written by Maggie Riley. And so, and then my number one, this one, it's an awesome one, is Hurt by Johnny Cash, originally written by 9 Inch Nails.
Really? 9 Inch Nails wrote Hurt?
Originally wrote Hurt. And
I
Johnny
love that
Cash,
just because every time there's a meme about an old guy, it'd be like,
I hurt myself
exactly.
today.
Yeah. Be like, oh, I feel that.
See if I could feel.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah, dude. I woke up this morning and put my foot on the ground. I'm like, ah! Friggin'.
Yeah.
Word to the wise. Metal in your body sucks.
Yes, it does.
Screws in your body suck.
Yes, they do.
And it never gets better. I don't care who you say. I don't care who
Original
you are.
parts are the best parts.
Original parts. Ain't no part like the best part. That's
Yep.
the original part.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
All right. So some of my honorable mentions is 121 by Mongolia Park. That was in a Goofy movie.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
Yep.
Sound of Silence by Disturbed.
Yep.
I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
It was a
Originally
cover.
by Dolly Parton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I Knew You Were Trouble by We Came as Romans. It's a punk band. That's a Taylor Swift song. I Knew You Were Trouble before you walked in.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can listen to Taylor Swift.
There's actually a lot of punk / metal bands that have taken Taylor Swift stuff and I'm just come on guys,
Yeah.
You have to pay Taylor Swift money on that. I know you do.
You probably,
So-
but they're freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Danger Zone by No Resolve and State of Mind.
Oh, okay.
That's a really good cover. Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
Yes. Oh.
That's a good
That
one.
one was great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so now into the top 5. Separate Ways by Daughtry.
Yes.
That's a really
That's
good
a really
cover.
good one.
That's a really good
yeah.
cover. How Far I'll Go by No Resolve. So the Moana song.
Yep. No Resolve's a great band.
They are awesome. Beat It by Fall Out Boy and featuring John Mayer on the guitar.
Yes.
That's a great cover.
Yes.
In the Air Tonight by Nonpoint.
Oh, okay.
That was on the remade Miami Vice movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Dude, that's Probably one of the most iconic drum lines
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah. And it's funny because if you talk to Phil Collins, he'll say he's a drummer first.
Yeah.
He's not a singer, he's a drummer.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Well, and he was interviewed, asked about that. Like, do you understand? He's like, and he just like looks at him like, okay, so do you want to know the real story? I needed to put something in there, and I didn't know what to put, so I was just like, I'll just kind of do this, that. And you're just like,
It works.
what?
Yep. And it's funny because anytime you watch Phil Collins, like when he was at concerts, like he looked like a substitute math teacher.
Balding.
Yeah. And you're
Balding.
like, this guy can just like, oh my gosh.
So again, the whole music, little small tangent, people, music. That whole song in the very beginning when MTV started out, video killed the radio star.
Yeah.
You look at some of these, like the majority, I would almost say the vast majority of artists and stuff that are out there that are popular, that are making it, are attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say attractive, I'm like,
they're good looking.
From a guy's scale, I'm not going to use women's scales because those are so asymmetrically, shifted. It's not funny. But on a guy's scale, I mean, no joke, 7 and 8 and above. Good looking people. And then you've got certain people like Phil Collins, who murders it. And it's like, and this is like in the day and age of music videos and everything else, and he still kills it. Another very famous artist that I think is like not that good looking at all, but literally kills it. Louis Capaldi.
Elton John.
Oh, Elton John. Well, I don't know. Like I think Elton John was.
He was weird.
Oh, 100% weird, but it's because of that weirdness that people would watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot like, Ziggy Stardust, like David Bowie.
Yeah, and
that
I
type of
consider
stuff.
it Lady Gaga too.
Yep.
Even though Lady Gaga does not need all the theatrics, her voice is amazing.
Oh, and her skill set is.
I think honestly, her theatrics takes away from her actual skill set.
I would agree.
So, but my last song is A Whole New World by Peyton Parrish and Kaylee King.
Really? Okay, haven't heard that one.
Oh, you'll hear it today then.
Okay.
It is awesome. Peyton Parrish has multiple albums of all Disney covers.
Really?
So he takes the iconic Disney songs and then he remakes them, and most of them are like borderline Viking metal.
Oh,
Dude, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
They're so good.
I love it.
Yeah. But let us know what your favorite song covers are. And do you like song covers? I bet you do, and you just don't even know it. So let us know in the comments down below. But let's move on to our Ask a Sensei. All right, like we said earlier, this week's slang terms are basketball themed. Why? Because we've got March Madness.
March
and
a Madness.
At the recording of this, BYU's already out.
So hold on, I will show you. I'm going to show people the text stream that happened in my family because of that.
Because of BYU losing?
Yeah.
Are they BYU fans?
Hold on. I will keep people in suspense. So, my brother, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, posted that.
We can't read it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It says, God is real and the gospel is true. And the next image underneath of that was Texas beating BYU by 79-71.
Yep.
Then, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait. Praise God.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So, as you can tell, none of us in our family are not BYU fans.
No.
None of us are.
Man, that kid, that freshman that they just got this year, that kid from Southern Utah.
Yeah.
Man, he's going to come back again. And everybody's like, well, no duh. He's going to make more money in college than he is in the NBA.
Yeah.
And he'll probably be on a better team.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's sad. All right.
Anyway.
First question or first term. I think you'll get it. Airball.
Oh, dude. That's how I play.
Yeah. Miss
Just,
everything.
you don't even come close. You don't hit the back. You don't hit the rim. You don't even hit the net. It's just nothing but air.
And one.
And one is a shoe brand.
It is. But it was based off of this term. It's where you get fouled and then you still make the basket.
Yep.
So you get an extra free throw.
Mm-hmm.
Bank shot.
It was where you bank it off the backboard and in.
Bank is open. Brick.
Yep. Brick. Oh, bricks suck.
Yeah.
It's like when you go up and it just clangs on the rim and honk and
build a house with all those bricks.
That's right.
Fade away.
Fadeaways when you jump and you're jumping backwards to give yourself space between yourself and the opponent as you shoot.
Make it rain.
Oh, make it rain! This is like, that's like when you're just like sinking them one after the other, after the other, after the other.
Every time I always think of Along Came Polly and Philip Seymour Hoffman, rain dance! And he's just chucking it everywhere. We would always do that. Anytime after that came out, everybody would just be like dribbling it. Make it rain! Rain dance! And they would just throw it into the stands. Alley-oop.
Alley-oop is a actual shot that is made by jumping up and
tossing it to another player for a dunk.
Yep.
Breaking ankles.
Oh, it's such a good thing to watch.
Yeah.
It's when you juke the other player out. Think you're going to go one way, but then you go another.
That's right. Euro step.
Ooh, this one I don't know.
Okay, this is when it's something that was revolutionized in Europe, where you step one way and then your next step, instead of following that same path, you change complete directions. So it almost looks like you're traveling. So box out.
Box out is a defensive body position.
Getting between you and the player to get a rebound.
Yep.
Posterized.
You
never want to get posterized. This is
driving in and the post like stands there and just doesn't move.
It's where you get dunked on.
Oh.
And that's usually when they make posters of you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
LeBron James is the king of this. Flop. If he's the king of anything, he's the king of flopping.
He's the king of flopping.
Oh, God, he's worse than soccer players.
Dude, I understand why they do it in soccer. Why they do it in the NBA is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
You know? Like flopping is just like, you know, you get bumped and then you like make a big deal out of it and fall on the ground in order to draw foul.
Yep. Means you're gigantic.
Sorry,
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yep. All right.
Which is German.
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah.
Just stop it right there. We'll keep it as family friendly as I can.
Garbage time.
It's time to take out the trash.
Sort of every game has garbage time. It's towards the end of the game when the game's already out of hand, and so it's like,
I got you.
So all of a sudden somebody will like pad their stats during garbage time.
Gotcha.
It's like stuff LeBron does. In the paint.
It means you're in the key.
Yeah, close to the basket.
Yep.
The Rock.
Is
not
an
Dwayne
actor
Johnson.
who
Not
is
Dwayne Johnson.
That is the actual basketball itself.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, let us know your favorite basketball slang and if it made the show today. If not, hopefully you learned something. But moving on to our next question. All right, question number 2. What do you got?
So, I've always wanted to do this, but because of the sheer cost and expense of it, haven't yet. So there are these cuts of meat that are at Costco. Okay. And I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to go get one today. But it's called either you can get what's called a chuck roll.
Yeah, okay.
Or the primal. or the ribeye primal or the ribeye roll. Okay. Um,
I just called it cryovac or the whole.
it's like, but it's like
It's the
yeah,
whole
the
thing,
whole
and it's just
thing.
like vacuum sealed.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like
It's
15
crazy
to 16 pounds of meat.
It's crazy cheap per pound, and if you're going to eat a lot of meat, it is the best way to go.
Right.
Yeah,
And so, have you ever had the desire to like, I'm gonna go buy one of those?
I have.
Have you bought one?
Yeah.
What did you do?
You just trim it up and you cut it the way you want. The easiest one is with the ribs, or like the
ribeye one?
the ribeye, the whole ribeye. Basically, you can trim it up however you want, and then you cut the steaks that how you want.
However thick you want them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the best way to go.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we usually do it for tenderloin.
Okay.
So
Fair.
if we have a lot of people that we're gonna be like making food for, we'll buy a whole tenderloin,
Okay.
and then you just you trim it up. You take the silver skin, the extra fat off.
Right.
Then you just cut your. And the nice thing about buying the whole tenderloin is, my biggest issue with tenderloin steaks is they cut them so damn thick. They're really hard to cook unless you throw them in the oven.
Got it.
So it's like with these ones, dude, I can make them like 1/4 of an inch,
Mm-hmm.
flash sear them on a pan, cooked all the way to how you want it through, and then you can make multiples of those. So
Right.
instead of having one like 2-3 inch
3-inch thick
you know,
steak.
filet mignon
Yeah.
filet, you can have like 2 like 1-inch fillets, and they taste way better
Right.
because you're not like cutting it and then cutting it and then cutting it. It's like you take one cut, eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So yeah, because I was thinking about, again, just like, being on my own, and everything else. It's I only have my kids every other week,
Yeah.
and I noticed that when I have my kids, that's when I cook a lot.
Yeah.
But when I
It's
don't,
hard to cook for yourself.
dude, cooking for one person.
It's not easy.
Oh my gosh. Well, and so this is kind of where I can understand, and a lot of this that kind of brought this question up was inflation to grocery prices and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, cooking for one person, it's a quantity issue, like the amount of money that it would take to cook for 6 and the amount of money that it would take to cook for 1 is like maybe a 20% difference.
Yeah.
The time is going to be the same, and you're not going to really be adding that much difference in food except for how it's packaged and stuff at the store. And, it was like looking at meat prices and everything else. And oh my gosh, like a regular cut ribeye is like ridiculously expensive. Same thing with like if you wanted to do just like simple, Sunday dinner with a chuck roast and, mashed potatoes and all that other stuff. Okay, great. Dude, that is now starting to become expensive.
Yeah. And chuck is like the least expensive.
It should be,
Yeah.
but they're charging like $9-10 a pound for it now.
Yeah.
Where it used to be like $5,
Yeah. I haven't done the whole chuck roll.
Okay.
That one I have not done just because of the sheer size of it.
Dude, it's massive.
It's very, very big.
Yeah.
But the whole ribeye,
Uh-huh.
I would absolutely do. And if you have like a vacuum sealer,
Yeah.
even better. Cut
Yeah.
your steaks up, vacuum seal them. You can put them in the freezer; they'll be just fine. And
Right.
then you just pull them out as you need them.
As you need, yeah, and I do the same thing with when I meal prep like all my chicken and stuff like that. I've got that sous vide, the Breville Jewel, and I cook all my chicken breasts, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let them cool down, of course, and then toss them in the freezer. And then whenever I want chicken breasts, I've got and it's already cooked, it's already ready to go. I just let it unthaw and bought your uncle.
Yeah.
But yeah, like having stuff like that. And I was really kind of thinking like, okay, well, like economies of scale really start to kick in at that point,
Mm-hmm.
where you're just like, this is, and of course you start looking for stuff like that. And then your YouTube algorithm gets like inundated with people that are doing the chuck roll and everything else. I was like, all right, cool. But then there's there's the sticker shock of it all as well.
Yeah, I mean, because you're going to spend, like at least $150, $200, if not more.
Yeah. For the ribeye, it's about $240.
But then you
$250.
got to think, okay, you're going to get a minimum of 19 steaks.
Oh yeah, easy.
So if you break it down that way,
Yeah.
it is way more cost efficient.
Right.
Now, the cool thing about that is you can do like 3/4 of it steaks and then one roast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you have options.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best way to go.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm probably gonna go do today.
So that's what we did for the 5-year dinner.
Oh no way.
We went and bought like 15 racks of ribs from Costco.
Uh-huh.
And they came in packs of 3.
Yep.
So we bought what was that? So five
Yeah, 5 packages of
5 packs of that. Yeah, that and 6 whole chickens.
it. Yep.
So yeah, and just smoke it.
And smoke it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you probably can't eat the ribs for your meal prep the way I cook them.
Yeah.
The chicken, absolutely. The ribs are funny because obviously, and apparently with Costco, I didn't know they did this, but they tear the membrane off before they package them.
So a lot of times they do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the ones I've bought from like obviously Walmart or whatever, you got to take off the
You gotta
membrane.
take that membrane off the back.
So obviously, you've done ribs before, you put a binder on,
Right.
and then your seasoning.
Right.
So we did mustard and a seasoning called Sweet Money it's a brand called Big Papa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's so good. Let it smoke for about an hour.
Okay.
Then you pull them off. You put them on tin foil. You put butter on top, just like, little slivers of butter.
Right.
Honey
Okay.
and brown sugar.
Okay.
Wrap them back up. Throw them back in the smoker.
Okay. So you wrap.
For another hour. That's it.
Really?
Don't need sauce. Don't need anything else.
Only 2 hours though.
Yeah, 2.5. They're cooked all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah. But when Tyler was watching me like make them, he's like, good Lord.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, calories don't
Stop.
count right now.
Stop.
Because
You
it was
can't
like
watch this.
handfuls
of brown sugar
everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. They were good. They were way good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. Yeah.
And honestly, if you like chicken for your meal prep, spatchcock a whole chicken and smoke it and then just shred it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I won't eat chicken any other way.
Yeah. I mean, that's a crazy thing. Like, especially with like that I've learned with the using the immersion cooker. So the FDA comes out and says like you have to cook chicken to what?
165.
165.
Now you can cook it to like 150, 155, and then it gets to temperature after you pull it off.
It does. So, and that's the difference between like, cooking chicken to that point or like the sous vide way, which is you hold it at a lot lower temperature because over a long period of time, and it's always a time thing, so like over a longer period of time, it's going to kill more bacteria at a lower temperature.
Yeah.
Or you can kill a lot of bacteria really, really quickly at a high temperature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but that's why a lot of chicken comes out and it's dry and it's pasty and it's just feels like the desert in your mouth because you've overcooked it.
Yeah.
And
it's so easy to overcook chicken.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So easy.
Oh yeah.
That's why I will only smoke chicken.
Yeah.
I won't bake chicken. None of that stuff. I'd rather cook a steak because it's okay if it's a little underdone.
Right. Right.
It's not good if it's overdone, but
Right.
chicken, it's like if it's too underdone, it's dangerous. If it's not just right, it's dry and chalky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I do mine, in that, immersion cooking because I can hold it at like 147, 150 degrees, for 2 hours.
Yeah, we smoke our chickens either at 225 or 250 for about 2.5, 3 hours.
Right.
Oh God, so good.
Just FYI, public service announcement. Make sure you keep your smokers clean, because I was smoking a tri-tip last week.
What happened to your tri-tip?
So the recipe that I was using was like you smoke the tri-tip until it gets to an internal temp of like 130, and then crank up your smoker to like 500, and then you just put it in there for like a reverse sear, and then you're done. And I'm sitting there, and of course I do that, and I've got a Traeger, and so it was like all of the whole entire recipe and stuff was programmed in there. Get to 130, we go to the next step, it starts heating it up, and I of course pull the tri-tip out so that the smoker can
flame up on you.
Oh, the whole thing lit on fire.
Yeah. That's happened to me, and I think it was because of the meat I was using. But yeah, it got so hot it shut the smoker shut itself off.
Yeah, smoker shut itself off. But
Yeah.
the thing that, again, the fire's still going, because even though it's like the smoker shuts off, that's fine. But you're still burning all that leftover grease and fat in there.
Fat, yeah.
And so if that ever happens, I've always made sure that I've got a big box of baking soda.
Yeah.
If that ever happens, I hope it doesn't, because it does make a big mess. But if it does happen, it is the coolest thing to watch as you throw baking soda on a fire. Because it's like the whole thing just like, because that baking soda hits, the heat starts to activate the, carbon dioxide and stuff, and it just like knocks it out.
Yeah.
And then the baking soda absorbs some of the oil, grease, and fat, and then you're done.
Well, since we're talking food, new Italian restaurant I've been to.
Okay.
Okay, it's called Bravo.
Bravo. Okay.
Brabo.
Where's that?
It's on like 39th and like a block and a half east of State Street.
Okay.
We went there the other day, last Saturday actually, for lunch.
Okay.
We had their lunch menu. Their lunch menu it's $15. Okay, so it's very simple.
Okay.
It's like lunch menu's $15. Okay, what that includes is you can either have the soup of the day,
Okay.
a beet salad, or a Caesar salad.
Okay.
Then you can pick either a pizza or a create your own pasta.
Okay.
They have like 4 choices of pizza. Your classics,
Right.
margarita, tomato pie,
Right.
or cheese, and then their Bravo pizza, which was like some Brazilian cream, pepperoni, and red onions,
Oh, okay.
which I got that, and that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Their create their own pastas, they give you like a list of 4 pastas, a list of 5 sauces, and then you can add up to 3 toppings.
Oh, okay.
And they make it for you and then bring it out to you. It was good.
Really?
Not only was it good, but the portion sizes were enough where it's like we took food home.
Really?
Yeah, for $15
On a lunch menu?
on a lunch menu.
Wow.
Now, their dinner menu is a little bit more extensive. We have not gone for dinner.
Right.
It's a little bit more expensive, but like a pizza is $30.
Okay.
It's, the pizza was damn good.
Yeah.
And they have a pizza oven right there. They make it. They don't pre-make anything.
Right.
They make it to order. Man, it's
Really?
Yeah. And it's in this non-assuming strip mall.
Yeah.
And you walk in and you're like, then you have to look outside. You're like, am I in the right damn place?
Uh-huh.
It's very nice. It's very higher end than what it should be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going on my list.
Yes. The beet salad was like arugula, beets, cranberries, feta, and some sort of like balsamic vinaigrette.
Right.
It was really good.
Yeah, those flavors work really well.
Yeah.
And so
I was like, holy cow, $15?
Well, and that's, again, talking about like, inflationary costs and everything else of everything. I mean, to go out on a simple date, to take, your family out to go out to eat or something somewhere, unless it's like what I call microwaved food, if it's not like, Olive Garden or something like that. I mean, you're going to be spending $150.
Yeah.
For a family.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend taking Cammy and the kids or whatever.
I could probably take the kids. Cammy wouldn't.
Oh,
be
that's
able to
right,
eat
because
it.
she's got all those.
Yeah, she's got celiac. So
gluten intolerant. She's
why so weak? Why so weak?
She's happiness intolerant.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Which
so.
and here's the
She could have the salad.
She could have the salad. Yes. You know, and that's one thing that even she would say. She's like, yeah. It was funny. I was asking her. I'm like,
I'll have the salad.
What type of cuisines and stuff do you like? What do you not like? Da da da. And one of the things she said was like, yeah, I really don't like Chinese food. I was like,
who doesn't like Chinese
why don't
food?
you like Chinese? And I sat there and I thought for about 5 seconds, like, oh, it makes sense. Because there's soy sauce in everything. Soy sauce has wheat in it.
Oh.
And she says, I never could figure out why I would go to like Chinese restaurants. It's rice. It's, meat. It's vegetables. Like I'm not getting the noodles. I'm getting all, and I would still go home and just be like destroyed. And come to find out, soy sauce has wheat.
Man, that would suck. I am so glad I don't have any like sort of food aversions.
I am too, because
I like food too much.
So conspiracy theory time about food. I honestly think that, again, the emergence of the number of people who have celiac and everything else is because we've messed around with the wheat here in America.
I would agree with that.
There's a lot of people who do, like, they go over to Italy, for example.
Oh, and they eat everything and they're just fine.
And they're like, why can't I eat the bread here and I don't want to die?
My stomach doesn't feel like it's going to explode.
Like explode both directions.
Yeah.
And it's like, Italy has a ban on all American wheat.
Yeah, I don't think that's a conspiracy at all. I just think they just haven't come out and told the truth yet. So, but I completely agree with you. And the fact that they won't, like, our pork is banned in most other countries.
Yeah.
It's like that's.
You're like, that's.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know if this is necessarily true or not, but the majority of our beef doesn't even come from America anymore.
Really?
Because
I think it comes from Argentina, doesn't it?
Brazil. Yeah, basically South America.
Yeah.
We've made it so that, the regulations and everything else here for farmers to grow beef and cattle and stuff like that.
Hard.
And when you're a farmer and you're just kind of like, when push comes to shove, you're just like, I'm not going to do that anymore. And
Have you been to the local meat farm in West Jordan?
I haven't yet.
My mom's gone there, and I've gone there once. They raise all their own cattle. They butcher all their own stuff, and they have a small little store.
That's right there. Okay.
Right on property.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go check them out.
You can get raw milk. You can get farm fresh eggs.
Right.
They ground their own beef.
Right.
It's good stuff. And you can buy packages like where it's like quarter beef, half beef, whole beef.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and they'll butcher it for you.
Butcher it and everything else. And oh man, I probably should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
we've gotten a couple of hams from them. They're pretty good.
Well, and that's one thing that it's a hard. The more I kind of think about stuff like this, the more I'm like, all right, does our wheat and everything else here, it's all genetically modified, and it's genetically modified so that it, not that it's going to be more nutritionally dense for us, but so that it'll be able to be treated with Roundup and not die. I mean, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so it's soaked in glyphosate and, it's genetically modified, blah, 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 blah. Is that bad for us? Probably yes. I would dare say there's a lot of things that we do with our food that is not healthy for us here in America. But then again, if I step back just a little bit and think about this, it's like, okay, cool. Well, how are you going to feed 350 million people?
Yeah.
And do it effectively without having it cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
To do it.
No, it's
a hard, that's a hard nut to crack.
It's a rock and a hard place type scenario.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
So.
But let's move on to our Chuck Norris top 5.
Here we go.
Yep. All right, our bonus top 5 is top 5 Chuck Norris movies. And interestingly enough, as I was looking through this list, I was like,
Oh,
damn.
did you say Chuck Norris movie? I made Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh, well, that could be at the end too. I'm gonna do those at the end too. So how about you do your top 5? Chuck Norris
Okay, here we
jokes?
go. Oh yeah, you had the
and I'll-
movies. I skimmed that. I saw the Chuck Norris jokes. I was like, I'm on it like white on rice.
So you can do jokes. I'll do movies, and we
All
can
right.
discuss.
All right, here we go.
All right, what are your top 5 Chuck Norris jokes?
We will go. We will. I will throw in classics in here too,
Okay.
because there's some that I'm just like, yes. So let me go with the classic. That what happens when Chuck Norris does a push up? He doesn't. He pushes the earth down.
Yep,
Yep.
that's a good one.
It's classic.
Classic.
When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is able to slam a revolving door.
That's always a good one.
The flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year.
Yep.
Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. It's too bad he's never cried.
Yep.
On the 7th day, God rested. Chuck Norris took over.
Yep.
God said, "Let there be light." Chuck Norris replied, "Say please."
That's a funny one.
Chuck Norris was the first sculptor of Mount Rushmore. He completed the entire project with only a bottle opener and a drywall trowel. Chuck Norris doesn't go swimming. Water just wants to be around him.
That's funny.
Chuck Norris uses pepper spray to season his meat.
Yep.
There is no control key on Chuck Norris's keyboard. Chuck Norris is in control.
Yeah.
Most people fear the Reaper. Chuck Norris considers him a promising rookie. Someone tried to make a brand of toilet paper with Chuck Norris's face on it, but the idea was rejected because Chuck Norris doesn't take crap from anybody.
That's right.
Why did Chuck Norris cross the road? He didn't. The road moved out of his way. Chuck Norris makes onions cry.
Yep. That's right.
Chuck Norris does not own a stove, oven, or microwave because revenge is a dish best served cold. And so, yes, those are my Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball.
Yes.
Or he doesn't believe in the periodic table. The only element he believes in is the element of surprise.
Underneath Chuck Norris's beard is another fist.
Yeah. Or one I heard this morning, it was great. The internet tried to cancel Chuck Norris. Now the internet's on an apology tour. It's like, that was really funny. Or
That's a
Death
good
had
one.
a Chuck Norris experience.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah. Or Chuck Norris's phone has been at 1% for 3 weeks. It's just too afraid to die.
Too afraid to die.
Or one, Jane actually told us here in class, Chuck Norris picked an orange off an apple tree and made the best lemonade.
That's a good one.
Yep. Yep. Those
Oh,
are all
man.
great. I love Chuck Norris jokes. I think they're great. Or Chuck Norris peed into a gas can of a semi truck. Now that truck is Optimus Prime.
The truck is now Optimus Prime.
Yep. Or what are some other ones? Oh, Chuck Norris never flushes the toilet. He just scares the shit out of it.
My favorite was like there was a Chuck Norris joke, but then Chuck Norris was like in an interview, pulls this photo off, and it was him, and there was this tiger.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, I got in there," and all of a sudden the zookeeper says, "Back away, very, very slowly." So the tiger did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he said it with a straight face, and I'm like,
deadpanned and
"Buddy,
yep.
I love you." Like,
Yeah. Those are great. So the movies, when I
Yes.
was looking at the movies, I was like, damn, he wasn't in a lot of movies.
he wasn't.
I was like, holy crap. Like, he's not in a whole bunch of
Mm-mm.
movies. Relatively speaking, you know.
Yeah,
He's obviously in way more than I am.
you're right.
I've been in one, by the way.
One movie?
Yep, I have been.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What movie you been in?
I was in 8th grade. I was in a movie called Before He Wakes. It was a made for TV Lifetime.
Lifetime original.
Yep.
Starring Mark Diaz.
No, not starting me. I'm in it for like 15 seconds.
Hey, 15 more seconds than I've been in a
Yep.
movie.
Yeah, the lead was Jacqueline Smith, and the other guy, oh God, I can never remember his name, but he's been in like Beverly Hills Cop 3 and Black Sheep and a few other movies. So yeah, I played a basketball player.
Oh, there you go.
I'll have to show you the video. But probably my favorite Chuck Norris movie is Sidekicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sidekicks.
That one was fun.
That was a great movie. Second favorite would probably be Lone Wolf McQuade.
That's a good one.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Invasion USA, where the Russians try to invade the United States, but they don't because of Chuck Norris.
Because of Chuck Norris.
Yeah, the cover's great. He's in like denim on denim, and he's in a denim vest.
Yeah.
And it's like buttoned halfway down. Oh God, his
Freaking chest hair
chest
coming
hair
out.
coming out everywhere. It's like manliest of manly. Your testosterone goes up 5 points just by
looking at the poster.
Yep. Delta Force 2.
Yes.
2, the second one.
Yeah.
I like the second one better. And Missing in Action, obviously.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Yep.
Yep. He was in Dodgeball, and it was great.
Thank you, Chuck Norris. Then at the end, fucking Chuck Norris. But yeah, man, I told Shanna, I go, we're gonna have to watch Chuck Norris movies this weekend. And we were on the phone with Maya, and Maya's like, good thing I'm not over. I'm like, shut up, Maya.
Go to hell.
Yeah. It's like, we're gonna have fun without you. But
Oh, yeah.
let us know your favorite Chuck Norris memes, jokes, facts, and movies. And just celebrate the man's life. But moving on to our last question. All right, what do we got for our last question?
So, the last question is, do you have like a dream vacation spot?
Yeah, I think so. And we've been talking about it for years, and I just don't know why we haven't pulled the trigger. We've already set aside money for it, but going to Bora Bora.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Which is funny because Shanna loves the beach. She doesn't really like getting in the water or swimming, but she loves the beach.
So just being there.
Yeah. She loves sitting in the sand, the sun,
Okay. That's
everything
fair.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because she'll be on the beach. I'll be in the water. Be like, oh, yes, water. But she's like, I'll go in for like 2 minutes and then she'll come back out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we really want to go to Bora Bora. I'd like to go to like Scotland and Ireland.
Okay.
That'd be fun. I used to want to go to like, some Asia spots, but maybe just Japan. Like, I don't really have any desire to go to China. But, oh, shoot, where else? I think what I really want to do, and I think this will be something obviously for when we're retired, they have an around the world 1 year cruise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've heard about that.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to cook.
Mm-mm.
You don't have to clean.
No.
They have laundry service.
Yeah.
Dude, sign me up. I would go tomorrow if I had the chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it was one of those things. Like Cammie and I were talking last night, as a matter of fact, and I was like, because we're talking about stuff that's happening in the future, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of keep it on the down low. I'm like, where would you want to go? Like if you had a choice to go anywhere, where would you go?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, and she was listing off places, and then of course she throws it back to me.
You're like,
where do you want to go? And I'm just like, and I know this is going to sound weird because
wherever you want to go.
Well, no, so here's the thing. Even like wherever she wanted to go, it was like there's still that ping of anxiety that I haven't been teaching, and I've been running a studio for like 3 years.
Yeah.
4 years, and like,
are you still worried about running into people?
No.
Oh, just leaving.
Leaving.
Yeah. Gotcha.
being able to let go and just and enjoy the moment.
Well, you got to learn how to do it. I have. It's great.
Well, yeah, and some like it's funny because ran into Philip. Oh no, this was before we did the podcast with Philip.
Oh,
he and I were talking, and
yeah, he doesn't have any problem.
oh, he's like, no, I have no problem. He's like, no problem to the point where I literally now have to work so I can build up some more vacation time because I've used it all.
Yeah,
and I'm like, really, like. It is so weird. Like
I would travel more if I had the opportunity to.
Right.
No.
Right.
For sure.
I just work.
Yeah.
All the time.
You got to leave. You got to go out and do stuff.
Like, it's weird when I do get the chance to because it is such a foreign. Like I mean, like if I seriously like sat down and think about it, in all the years that I've been running a martial arts studio.
Mm-hmm.
I think on one hand I can count the amount of times that I actually went on vacation.
Yeah, you need to
like
go.
Actual vacation, not like.
If you want to, you can go to. We're probably going to go to Tennessee. You and Cammie can come with us.
Where are you going to Tennessee for?
A football game in Nashville.
Oh, okay, yeah,
yeah, because they want. Like Shanna and Maya have always wanted to go to Broadway.
Oh yeah,
in Nashville.
Yeah,
all the country bars and all that stuff.
Yep. Grand Ole Opry and all that other stuff.
Yep. So. The fact that the Eagles are playing in Tennessee
this
year or this season.
Play the Titans?
Yeah. We're like, let's go.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, so you can either go there or go with us when we go to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
And that's
Come with us.
I need to, and that was one thing that as we were talking about it, and I don't know if anybody else out there has that same issue that if you've run your own business and stuff like that.
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to, for sure.
Like, I mean, the only time we would I would probably say us, me and you, would be able to leave is because it was tied to...
It was a work trip.
And even then, it was like 72 hours maybe.
Yeah, it was a day and a half.
Day and a half. So, yeah.
Yeah, we would leave out
36 hours.
Friday morning, come back
Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was train.
Or we would leave Thursday, come back Friday, teach Saturday.
Right. But it was such a whirlwind thing that, and even then, just being gone for like 2 days was so stressful that, like you keep having that over and over and over and over again. And I, like, the great thing is about my job now is that, like, if I leave work,
nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. Like, is the county going to fall apart if I leave? Nope.
Yeah.
Is work going to still get done if I leave? Yep. Does anybody give a crap? Nope. You know, but even still, like I was looking it up the other day. I was like, how many vacation hours do I have? Dude, I think I've got almost 160 vacation hours.
Yeah, you got a long time.
Which is 4 weeks of 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
It's like it's a month.
You got a month of vacation.
Of vacation time.
Start taking some, dude.
Good heavens, let's not even talk about like my sick time, because when we get sick in the martial arts, running a studio, do we ever stay home? Hell no.
If I had help, I would.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you just suck up and you do it.
Yeah, because it's like, well, who else is going to be there? No one gives a crap.
Well, and the truth is like, did things happen when I left and went on vacation? Yeah.
Yes.
You just deal with it, though.
Yeah.
You understand that there will be certain things that will happen that you have no control over, and you have to be okay with that.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay knowing that, hey, your studio will not make money when you're not there.
Yeah.
But you know that.
Yeah.
I always looked at like Brent. Brent would bust his ass for 11 months.
So that he could take a month off.
So he would take a month off and know that month, those studios he was working in wouldn't do anything. But he planned it to where it's like, okay, the other 11 months will help support it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I tip my hat to him. There's so many lessons that I would dare say, and again, that kind of scarred me thinking about this, that I don't think I and again, nobody's fault but my own.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw that out there. I'm not like I'm I want
Not
anybody.
blaming anybody.
I'm not blaming anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
It's just
that there
the
were.
reality of what it was.
It's just reality. Yeah. That there were so many lessons that I didn't learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't learn to let go. I didn't learn how to not feel like I had to always be in control.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't learn that it was okay to go on vacation. I didn't learn that it was okay to, like what real priorities should be.
Mm-hmm.
That I should be putting family first.
It's one of those things to where it's a very tricky thing, because when you're self-employed, you do have to think about what is a priority with your family and what is not.
Right.
Because putting your family first is also providing for them.
Correct.
But it's also not being completely absent.
Correct.
So you have to know that it's like, okay, I know I'm putting my family first, so I'm going to put in the time now to provide for them. But the second I leave, it's them.
Yeah.
It's them, and they're first.
Yeah.
So it's one of those balancing acts to where it's like, if you only are with them, then you're not providing for them.
Right.
And if you only providing for them,
then I'm
you're
never
not
with them.
Then you're not there for them.
Yeah.
So you have to find that where it's like, okay, like I used to have the dojo line, like
forwarded your phone.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't anymore.
Yeah.
It's like they can leave a message and I will call them back.
Right.
When I get there. Now,
Right.
Do I still have like emails and all that stuff? Yes. So do I still work and do stuff at home? Yes. Do I try not to? Yes. Because it's like I want to make sure that I'm there for Shanna, for Jamin, for Maya when she comes over.
Right.
And enjoy that time.
Right.
Because it's like I know I give everything I can while I'm here.
Right.
So it's like I want to give everything else that I can when I'm not here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and again, and again, this I think is just a lesson I thought I was doing okay at. Hindsight's always 20/20,
Mm-hmm.
and you can really see things clearly. And I don't think I would almost dare say that I took work home with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't let it go.
There's some things that are hard not to. Like if you're stressed about certain things, that will follow you home, but you do your best not to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, and it was funny because like I had lost students before, but it was this, it was just a week. It was a really bad week. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but I think I lost like 6 students in a week.
Yeah. At that point, you're like, just burn this whole place down.
And oh, dude, like, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? Why is everybody leaving? And and as you start looking at it, like 6 students, I mean, that's $1,200 to $1,500 a month that just walked out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And my studio was nowhere close to like, oh man, how am I going to make rent?
Yeah.
Dude, no joke. Woke up at 2:00 in the morning, heart's like beating like like 180 miles an hour. I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to like get up and everything else, and my mind's racing, all that other stuff. Like it was full on panic attack.
Yeah, I've had those.
And I'm just like, what the heck is going, but, just like, and then, kind of coming full circle from like all of that and just being like, I can relax and take time when I'm here. I mean, I think I'm doing a pretty good job at that. Like with the kids and like, oh yeah, let's go see a movie. Let's go do this. As long as it's local.
Yeah.
As long as like, I still I come back to home base. Every night, I have work tomorrow. I know that, that type of thing. Or now, because of my schedule and everything else, like weekends are completely clear. And it's right now, currently, the way that they kind of operate things, as long as you get your 40 hours in, we don't care.
Yeah, how you get it.
So,
yeah,
like I work Monday through Thursday generally because like working 410s is not that big of a deal.
It's not that hard.
Oh, no. And I was like, okay, could we do like 12-hour shifts? Can we like extend time? And one of my managers literally looked at me as if I was insane.
Yeah, because working 8 to 8 would not be an issue.
Yeah, right? Well, that's the thing. Like I start, especially when I have my kids and I get to work from home,
Mhm.
Like I'll start 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know why? Because well, I've got to drive my kids to school. Well, I
Yeah.
clock out for that. You know, and I've got to pick my kids up while I clock out for that.
Mhm.
You know, but by the time I get clock in and out back and forth and I get done with work at 6,
Mhm.
12 hours, you know, I've worked maybe 10.
Yeah.
You know, and that's with me also taking, you know, the lunch that I'm supposed to take and
Yeah.
everything else.
All your stuff.
All the other things that are in there. And I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, it's no big deal. Like, who cares? Like, it, you know, but having like a, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I feel comfortable taking like little weekend jaunts. But if I would like scheduled like an actual vacation for a week, I don't know what I'd do.
The first one will be a little nerve-wracking. Okay. Just understand that. You'll
Right.
have fun,
Right.
but you'll be like, I feel like I need to get back home.
Yeah.
You'll feel that way. Okay.
Like I feel that, right? Like just thinking about just to
But
let you know, like,
after
my
that-
anxiety level's like up to here, and I'm not even like going on vacation.
After that, it gets easier. It's just like with anything else. You have to practice it.
Yeah, that
Okay?
makes sense.
So if you don't do it, it's not going to get better.
Right.
If you do it frequently, like, you know, take like a 4-day,
Right.
just take 4 days off.
Right.
You don't have to go anywhere. Just take 4 days off. Then the next time you take 4 days off, go somewhere.
Right.
Then the next time you take 4 days off, go across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's something you have to practice. And if you don't practice it, it won't get better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like with anything else. The anxiety of it is far worse than the actual result of it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other crazy thing is that like logically, my brain is like,
You know it.
Why are you having a problem with this?
Yeah.
Like, you're getting paid. Like, you've got PTO. That's not paying somebody to take time off. That's they're paying you to take time off.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
it's a
and
little bit different.
It's totally different, like different scale
But
wise.
you're also battling 20 years of something else.
Yeah.
So it will take time.
Yeah.
But you just got to do it. So
Okay.
next week you're going to come tell us what vacation you're doing.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Here's your accountability group.
Like my accountability group.
Yeah. But all right, let's move on to our fight scene.
I see.
All right, this week's fight scene, we've got Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
TMNT.
versus Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's going to be tough. All right. Round one, the sewers of New York City.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go Leo. Yeah.
Like, I really want to go Leo, and I think I still will. But the fact that he's technically he's an amphibian, right? No, he's a reptile. Or is he? Are turtles considered reptiles?
I don't think so.
Someone fact check us.
Fact check.
But the fact that Sub-Zero can make everything cold,
Yeah.
I don't know if that really affects a mutant turtle DNA.
The ooze.
The
I would
ooze.
say that I'm going to say the ooze kind of protects him on that
I would say so as well.
because the only thing that I'm going to, because yes, Sub-Zero is like a formidable opponent. I mean, just straight up. The new remake of Mortal Kombat is awesome.
Yeah,
the
I
next
liked
one
it.
with Carl Urban coming out.
I
I'm
think it's gonna be
stoked.
good.
It's gonna be great. But I think the biggest advantage that Leo's gonna have is the fact of his knowledge of the sewers and
Yeah,
everything.
that
else.
home
And
field advantage.
that home field advantage, like that's. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that I would actually say that's the reason why he wins.
I would.
It's gonna be a tough battle.
I would
but it's-
second that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think home field advantage will definitely play into Leo's ability to win that round.
Right. Right.
Okay, so we've got round two. What, feudal Japan?
Yeah.
Because he's not from Outworld.
Nope.
It's Bihan from the Han clan. Or would
Yeah.
that be China? Because
Fact
Bihan,
check us, yeah.
yeah. Well, I don't know.
Could
Asia.
be Asia.
He's in Asia.
China or Japan, one of the two. Yeah.
Okay, I've got Sub-Zero.
In an open field fighting Mortal Kombat style, yeah.
Yeah, I got Sub-Zero.
I mean, I would still say when we're talking hand-to-hand combat type stuff, I mean, it's sixes.
Oh yeah, I think skill-wise it's sixes.
Even if Sub-Zero is like throwing ice balls and everything else and doing all that type of stuff, you've got, Leo and the swords and stuff like that. I think he'd be able to hold his own. But yeah, I think it would be a fun battle to watch.
Yeah, I got Sub-Zero winning
Sub-Zero.
round 2.
Yeah.
Okay, now in the cage, no swords, no freeze powers, just martial arts skill.
God, dude.
I'm leaning towards Leo because he's a mutant.
Yes, I would. Now,
because if we take away the mutant gene, it's like a turtle versus a martial artist. Obviously,
martial artists are going to win.
Yeah, but we're just taking away his swords and Sub-Zero's freezing ability.
Right. So I mean, we're still talking like. Now, are we? Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, in my imagination here, we're talking Michael Bay, Leo, which was huge.
Michael Bay.
Or sorry, Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Michael Bay is a book series.
Like...
Sorry, it's a talking book series with my kids. That's where that came
who
from.
the hell is Michael Bay? I've heard of him.
Yeah, it's a fun kid book series.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but the big
Michael Bay,
yeah, not the suited Ninja Turtles that we grew up with.
Right. Yeah.
If we're going those Ninja Turtles. Clearly, Leo's gonna dominate him.
Yeah. So, and that's kind of like I'm like, okay, we're talking hand to hand at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I think Leo wins.
Yeah.
And again, it's not going to be a blowout.
No,
like both of them are
the only reason
about
he
kill
wins
each other
is he out endures him because of his size and
100%.
his density.
100%.
Because he can take the punches.
Yeah.
But he can still keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got Leo winning too.
Yeah.
But all right, we got Leo winning 2-1. Who do you got? Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat? But moving on to our joke of the week. All right, this week's joke. What do you call 12 millionaires around a TV watching the NBA Finals?
I can't say because you'd be canceled.
The Utah Jazz.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
Yeah. Honestly, you can insert whatever team you want there.
I'm say like a modern day slave auction.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, it is. Again, South Park. We talked South Park before the show. They touch on that subject.
Didn't they do that with the NFL Combine?
No.
Where they're like,
no,
isn't the NFL Combine just like slavery but with extra steps? And you're like, oh my gosh.
Colin Kaepernick referred to it as like slavery and slave auctions style.
Yeah.
But it's like,
well, I mean, now, am I going to say slavery and slave auctions? No, it's not that. But it is.
Here's the crazy thing. You are measuring somebody's intangibles, body size, physical ability to quote unquote purchase them.
Yes, that is.
I mean, now.
What I call
pay
it,
them.
Would I call it slavery? No. Would I call it prostitution? 100%.
Possibly.
Because I mean what's like. I'm sorry. What is different besides the sexual aspect of it?
Well, at that point, you could insert any paying job as prostitution.
And I rest my case.
Yeah. So, but moving on to our shout-outs. All right. Anybody you'd like to shout out this week?
Not really necessarily a shout out.
Okay.
But
a
more
shout in?
A shout in could be, more of a discovery of things.
Okay.
So Landon's been getting into Formula One lately. And I'm like,
okay.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Get into a sport that we will never be able to go see.
Possibly. I mean, now that Larry H. Miller's pulled out of Or they don't really hold events at the Speedway anymore.
No, and Burt Brothers bought
I
that
think so. Yeah.
that area. No, just because of the sheer cost. I mean, good heavens. I looked at like getting tickets to go see Formula One down in Vegas, and it was like, for the cheap area, it was like $1,700 a person, and for decent seats, it was like $3,000.
Sorry, I'm listening to the song outside. It's the Baby Come Back.
Oh,
It's
baby,
like,
come back!
it's like, oh God, that's such a good song.
It is a good song.
Sorry, squirrel moment.
You're good. You're good. And so watching that because he's big into, he's like I want to watch it and everything else.
Did you watch F1?
Okay, yeah, we watched F1.
Okay,
great movie, fantastic.
that was nominated.
Yeah, that's stupid good.
Yeah.
It's funny because they actually brought in like the actual Formula One drivers, like Lewis Hamilton was there. Max Verstappen was there. They had Charles Leclerc. So they had like some, Bottas was there. Some high end drivers.
Yeah.
And so anyway, he watched the Chinese. There was a Grand Prix that was in China, and so he stayed up late so he could watch it online. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll go ahead and watch it too. Started watching it and was like, holy crap! Like this is amazing. This is really kind of intense. Like I thought it was just like, yeah, it's car racing.
Different than NASCAR. It's like, yeah, they're making another left-hand turn.
Oh, dude, like it is insane. In this, in the Chinese Grand Prix, I think 8 cars didn't finish.
Wow.
Due to like accidents, wrecks, or just straight up failure. But there was one time in that where, because the majority of teams have 2 cars, they have 2 drivers that race, and Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc both drive for Ferrari. And they're battling it out back and forth. Charles Leclerc, ridiculously young. Lewis Hamilton on the older side of life. Like he's almost 50. And still killing it.
Yeah.
Right? And like he came in 3rd place.
Wow.
But both he and Charles Leclerc are battling for that 3rd and 4th place, back and forth through the whole entire race. Very much like, the movie F1. But the difference is that on the radio, Charles Leclerc, who's the younger one, gets on the radio and he says, "I'm having such a good time right now." And Lewis Hamilton's like, "Yeah, me too." As they're battling, like they're racing each other back and forth.
Well, it's just a competition, the love of competition.
And I think that there's, again, and I've probably said this before, but like Charles Leclerc, like when he was a little kid, when he was kind of coming up in the racing circuit, starts off when you're doing like go-karts and stuff like that. And like he was being brought up to, see Formula One and everything. And he was asked, like, when you grow up, what do you want to be? Like, he was just a little kid. And like, no, I want to, some kids like, I want to be a doctor. I want to do this. I want to do that. And he said something that he's like actually known for now in the whole entire racing circuit. And he says, when I grow up, I want to be kind. And it's like, that's not what we're asking, but okay, good job. And it is crazy to see how all of the other drivers treat Charles Leclerc, because he does carry that with him. And everybody knows, like, oh yeah, like he doesn't have any malice. He'll go out and he'll compete. Yeah. And he'll friggin' drive your face off. But once he's done,
afterwards, like, hey man, that was fun.
Give me a hug. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like before Lewis Hamilton came to drive for Ferrari, he was driving for Mercedes. And like they were friends. Like here we are, competing drivers, competing teams. And like everybody's kind of like, protective like that. And it was kind of interesting to watch that happen in real time. Yeah. It was really kind of cool to see that. And I was like, it was just one of those things that just kind of, I don't know, it hit me in a way that I was like, you know what? We can have both. And I wonder if sometimes we forget that as humans. Yeah. That we can be intense. We can be competitive. We can be, you know, aggressive about, you know, going after it. But we don't have to not be kind.
Yeah. And that's something that I'm really trying to portray or like convey to the students here. With tournament coming up next month, it's like, yeah, you want to go out there and you want to do your best.
Right.
Now, if your best is good enough to win, fantastic. If your best is not good enough to win, now you know the marker.
Yeah. You know the level.
Does that mean you're a bad person because you lost? No, it just means somebody else prepared more than you did that day.
Right. Right.
Or somebody else performed better than you that day.
Right. 100%.
That is it. Has nothing to do with you moving forward as a person, as a student, nothing. It just means at this given moment in time, someone performed better than you did.
Right.
That is it.
Right.
Nothing else.
And again, like you said, I think that's one of the things that, you know, that's why we suggest students to go to tournament. It's, you know, like, okay, go, great. Oh, I want to win a trophy. It's like, are you going to win the trophy? Is that your main objective, to go get like a little golden plastic guy on top of a little piece of, you know, rock? Or is it to really kind of look and see where you're at and to learn and to move yourself forward?
Yeah, no, and it's one of those things to where it's like, that's the reason why Jordan was so great, is because when he went to practice, he didn't go to practice, he went to compete.
Yes.
And by competing, it elevates your game.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, no, I agree. Go to compete. Now, if competing means you win, fantastic.
Great.
If competing means you don't win, great, fantastic. You learned something. The ones that need to hear that the most are the adult men sparring.
Yeah.
My God, you put a stupid plastic trophy in front of them, and it's blood sport.
Dude,
you're like,
100%.
calm down, people.
Well,
Everybody's got a job.
Yeah.
Got a family. Like, let's walk out of this with no injuries, please.
Right. Right.
And then the worst is like the kids' parents in the stands.
Yes.
You're like, your kid lost.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with you as a parent. You were not a bad parent because your kid did not win.
Yes.
You were not a good parent because your kid did win.
Yeah.
Just means someone was better.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our final thoughts.
Sweet.
I think the biggest one is be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind to people.
Be kind to people. And then this other one's probably going to be the hardest. Be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
This is true.
Like
we give everybody else far more grace than we give ourselves.
Yeah.
Or at least most people I know are like that.
Yeah, the non-narcissists.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, be kind and try to challenge yourself with the idea that being kind isn't necessarily nice.
Yes. There's a difference.
There's a difference between being
nice.
kind and being nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if I wanted to just be nice, I would have never told my students that they never needed to fix anything because that would have hurt their feelings. You know, I wouldn't have never let any of my kids get punched in the face, you know, because, you know, that hurts. And no, it's like, I'm going to be kind. Like if it got out of control, I'm stepping in and I will defend you.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to tell you where you need to correct things and where you need to get better. But again, that's where that stops. You know, you don't get to continue to berate yourself mentally on the inside, because I think a lot of times we know deep down inside like what's really going on and not, and we punish ourselves for it.
Yeah.
So
I agree. So be kind and be kind to yourself, and kick it with us next week, everybody.